Mitakuyepi. Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to continue our dialogue with these two people getting to know each other. So let's take a look at the dialogue. You should see it on the screen now. And look at the English to see what we're going to be saying. It starts out with, well, I'm going home now. Yes, me too. Today was nice. Yes, it was. I will see you again for sure. Yes, until next time. So it looks like their visit is over, but that's just for this dialogue. Okay, we will be having many dialogues in the future, and they'll be about different topics and different situations and things like that. So, we will go through each word. I will say the word, and then I will define it, and I will say it again, and then you will repeat it after me. But before we do that, I want to again say that in this video course, we are speaking in the Tioshpaye way. A Tioshpaye is an extended family unit. And in this situation, it's among friends, family. The situation is informal. Or maybe you're meeting somebody new and you feel okay about that person. And so you're extending fellowship by the way you talk. For example, normally when men ask questions, they say "ho" at the end of their question. But that's only in formal situations, or when something very serious is happening, or when meeting somebody and you're not too sure about that person, and you say "ho," but you do this in a respectful way. Yeah, even if you get a not so good feeling about the person, you can still speak to them in a respectful way. And that's what "ho" is for men. But in a Tioshpaye way, men will say "he" at the end of the questions. And women always say "he" in all situations. So when meeting somebody new, men will say "he" when asking that person questions. It's a way to show friendship, to extend friendship to that person. That's the Tioshpaye way. And the other thing is, anytime I say a word or a sentence, say it the same way that I say it, because I'm teaching you the music of the language as well. Okay, so let's go through the first sentence. Ea means something like well, or, when, like, for example, when you're saying in English, well, I think I'll go to McDonald's. That part, that's ea. So repeat after me, please. Ea. Very good. Next word, we see this a lot in a lot of our videos. Wana. This means now. Repeat after me, please. Wana. Good. The next word, wagninkte. This means I am going home. Repeat after me, please. Wagninkte. Very good. That wa in wagninkte, that's I. Okay, next sentence. Huh. This means yes, hello, and it's also an affirmation. And in most situations, women say this word, but when men are speaking in a Tioshpaye way, they will also say huh. So anytime you hear a man saying huh, he's not speaking like a woman, okay? There are people who say that, but those people who do say that, that only shows that they are not fluent speakers, because in the Lakota language, culture, and spirituality, we are not dogmatic. Dogmatic comes from the word dogma, and this means everything has to be a certain way, and there can be no other way. Yeah. So when you hear people talking like that, they're not fluent speakers, because part of being a fluent speaker is that you're not dogmatic. Okay? So again, when a man is saying huh, this means he's speaking in the Tio Shui way. So everybody repeat after me, please. Huh. Good. Now the next word, mish, this means as for me. But a lot of times this is combined with ea. When you put mish and ea together, this means me too. So we'll say it like it's one word. Okay, so we'll say these two words together. Repeat after me, please. Mish ea. Very good. Now, the next sentence. Ampetu. This means day. Repeat after me, please. Ampetu. Good. Next word. Ki. This means the. Repeat after me, please. Ki. Very good. Next word. Le. This means this. Repeat after me, please. Le. Very good. Now, a lot of times, those three words are going to be combined together, and they're going to be spoken as if they were one word. Ampetu ki le. Like that. Now that means today. So let's say it like that. Yeah? Repeat after me, please. Ampetu ki le. Very good. Next word. We've had this one a lot too. It's a very nice word. Dayan. This means good, but in a nice way. Yeah, really, really nice. Special. Yeah? So repeat after me, please. Dayan. Very good. And the next word in the next sentence, we've already had that, so let's jump over that. And look at the second word. Hechecha. This means it is that way. That is how it is, something like that. So repeat after me, please. Hechecha. Very good. Now let's jump to the next sentence. Doksha and ake. These two words really go together. Doksha means maybe, but it's kind of an unhealthy thing to say. Because if you just say doksha by itself, it's like making an empty promise. Yeah, that you say you're going to do something, but you have no intention on doing that. So if you ever hear somebody just say doksha like that, just that one word, that's not good. Okay, and people like that are not speaking Lakota correctly. So really keep that in mind. But when doksha is combined with another word, then it changes that. Yeah, it does a whole 180-degree turn, and it becomes something wonderful. So that's why I said, normally in this sentence like this, it goes together with this word ake. Ake means again. Let's say these two words together. Okay? Repeat after me, please. Doksha ake. Very good. And by the way, that means until next time. Because in Lakota, everything is in a circle, which means there's no beginning, there's no end. So we do not have a word for goodbye. So instead we say Doksha Ake, which means until next time. Let's say it one more time. Doksha Ake. Very good. And now the next word, Wachia Kinkte. This means I will see you. Repeat after me, please. Wachia Kinkte. Very good. Now, you can also put Ake and Wachia Kinkte together too. So you could leave out Doksha. Okay, for this is another example. And you could just say, Ake Wachia Kinkte. This means, I will see you again. Because Ake means again. Okay, see how that works? So, let's try that, yeah? Repeat after me, please. Ake Wachia Kinkte. Very good. And in that situation, Doksham is kind of like, for sure, yeah? For sure, I will see you again. Doksha Ake Wachia Kinkte. For sure, I will see you again. So that's that sentence. Now let's look at the last sentence. Ohan. This means yes. It's kind of like also saying okay. Yeah, like that. Ohan. So repeat after me, please. Ohan. Very good. And here we have Doksha Ake again. And again, that means until next time. So let's try saying it one more time. Repeat after me, please. Doksha Ake. Very good. Now let's go through the sentences. I will say the sentence, and then please repeat it after me. And try your best to say it the same way that I do it. So this way you are learning the music of the language too. That's very important, to learn the music of the language. All right. Repeat after me, please. Ea wana wagninkte. Very good. The next sentence. Repeat after me, please. Mija. Very good. The next sentence. Repeat after me, please. Ampetu kile tayan. Very good. The next sentence. Repeat after me, please. Hechecha. Very good. And the next sentence. Repeat after me, please. Doksha Ake Wachia Kinkte. Very good. And now the last sentence. Repeat after me, please. Doksha Ake. Very good. And now let us dialogue. And you see where it says P1 and P2, that P stands for person. So it's person 1 and person 2. Okay, so I will be person 1 and you will be person 2. All right? So I'll say my part and then you answer. So let's go ahead and dialogue. Ea wana wagninkte. Ampetu kile tayan. Doksha Ake Wachia Kinkte. Very good. Now let's switch the parts around. You be person 1 and say your sentence now. Mija. Ha hechecha. Oha doksha ake. Very good. We're dialoguing, yeah, we're speaking Lakota to each other. I really enjoy making these dialogues, and almost every sentence here you can use in other situations. Yeah, look at that. You when you're visiting with somebody and now you want to go home, you can say this. Yeah, wana waganinkte. Or if you just want to say what a wonderful day it is, you can say ampetuki letayan. And of course, these last two sentences, you can say that in every situation. Yeah. Doksha ake wa chiankinkte. Or oha, doksha ake. So a lot of common sentences here that you can use in everyday situations, in many different situations. So practice, 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 and listen to this video as many times as you want, because this is for you. And yeah, learn to dialogue with somebody, teach somebody the dialogue, or if you're by yourself and maybe you have a pet, and so you can pretend your pet is person two, then switch to parts. Have fun, yeah? Make it fun. So, like I said, this sounds like the end, but this is just the end of this dialogue. We will be doing a new dialogue in the near future. So, I encourage you to continue, yeah? Keep going, keep going. And remember, in the Lakota way, we are not linear. We are non-linear in everything. And what this means is when something is linear, it's like you have a starting point, yeah? Like say, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. And it only goes in that direction, only one direction. And that's not reality. Yeah, the reality, time, yes, it does go forward, but it can also go in other directions too. We say time is circular in the Lakota way. That, for example, you have a starting point, yeah, and you can go up a little bit, and then maybe you can say to yourself, well, I want to go back, yeah, to something I already learned, because see, you started here and maybe you took several steps and now you're up here. And then you think, I'm different. Yeah. From here, the bottom, to here, top, I've grown. Yeah. I've learned some things. So I want to take a look back at down here, because now I can look at it in a different way because I've learned things. And so it's kind of like looking in your past. It's like going back a little bit and just looking at things in the past, because you're different now. So you can go back and maybe you see something you didn't see at that time, yeah, in the past, because you're different now. So you can see more, you perceive more. So that's why we do that. So it's okay to go backwards and look at something you already learned, just to reinforce your skills. And another thing that our ancestors did was visualize. That you do a visualization of how you would like things to be. You go someplace private and you do this visualization, and do it in a healthy way. Yeah. So don't be going like, well, in 5 years I'm going to be a millionaire. Be realistic, yeah, and make it something healthy. So you visualize like you're already there, yeah, and you already are having this thing you're hoping for, whatever that is. So you act like it for a short time, and then you come back to the present moment. You do some breathing to relax, just listen to your breath. and you come back to the present moment. And believe it or not, you are bringing something back. And if you do this in a healthy way, this is a healthy energy you're bringing back. And that's going to help you in your life right now. So you see, it doesn't just go in one direction. It can go in this direction and then this, and really jump ahead and come back again. That's non-linear. So I highly advise you to look at the earlier videos, and just listen to them again and practice, and maybe you see something you didn't see before. Okay? And that's good. Learning is always good. And that's the whole point of being here, that we learn so that we can live, so that we can love. I invite you to come visit my website at wolakota7.com. You can see the address on the screen, and here you can learn about the books that I've written and also some of the services that I offer. For example, spiritual consultation and Lakota language lessons. And you can see the books that I wrote, and one of them, called Kea and Matho Stone Hearts, I wrote with my wife. And if you would like to order these books or order any of my services, you can see all the information on the screen. And for more questions, please write to me at the email address that you see at the bottom right of the screen. I'd like to thank you all for watching my Lakota Language YouTube channel. And I hope you're getting information that can help you in learning the language. And the best way to learn Lakota language is to also learn the culture of the language, because a lot of the language rules are based on cultural and spiritual concepts. And if you don't know, I do have another YouTube channel that is based more on the Lakota spirituality and Lakota culture. And I'm going to put a link to that channel in the video description. So if you don't know about my other channel on Lakota spirituality, I invite you to come visit and check out the information that I have there. I got a lot of videos and also some songs, traditional songs and contemporary songs. Yeah, so I invite you to visit my other channel. Everything is a circle. There is no end. So that's why we say until next time, which in Lakota is Doksha-ake. And with that, I will catch you in the next video.